before, only 1% of the women used to have things like polycystic ovaries, fibroids and all. Today, 90% of the women have this problem. And whenever, after JG initiated me into the powers, when I scan them, I always see this is not a physical problem, it is relationship related, especially the ideas they carry about men, how they feel violated. Now, when we are going on this world tour, for men, women, and JG said that there are 11 genders that the Vedic tradition recognizes. So for all those genders are going to be...
Native Americans have recognized 5 genders. This dual gender is one of the conspiracy against the humanity.
So JG, all of these 11 genders, so many of them are going to be seeing what Swamiji is going to present during the world tour. And majority of them, even men and women, are having so many issues related to fertility and even gender confusion and feeling so violated by society, not being able to get accepted. And I know many men or women who may prefer some other genders, but they get married to someone just because of the pressure. But it is so painful for them. JJ, I would like you to tell how this power manifestation is going to help them make very empowered decisions for their life.
Yes. See, when the Kundalini, your Kundalini is awakened, fundamentally, first thing will happen is your identity about you for the purpose for which you took the body will become clear to you. It will become clear to you. Then you are given a freedom to alter and align your body as you want. Understand? Swatantra, ability to handle yourself first, then the number of choices second. In Hindu tradition, Swatantra first, choices next. If the Swatantra does not grow first, directly choices are given. Depression is life. And I wanted you guys to know, all the fellows who talk about the so-called freedom in the modern way of thinking, the modern lifestyle, I tell you, it is absolute false. Where all you don't need freedom, you are given freedom. Where all you need freedom, you are not given freedom. It is like the cow has been put in inside a cage, only the face is allowed to move, and you go, hey, see, the face can go up, down, right, left, center, 360 degree, it can rotate. What amount of freedom? That is modern society. And the cow grazes freely in wild forests. That is Hindu tradition. And that cow is given the intelligence what to eat and what not to eat, and even if it eats poison, it will not get into its system. Please understand, Swatantra is much, much higher than the freedom based on choices. Freedom defined by the choices. Freedom defined as choices is too low than the Swatantra defined by the Hindu tradition. See, the understanding about life has become such mess, and people need to be educated little more about brahmacharya. See, in Hindu tradition, till the age of 21, all of them have been asked to be a brahmachari. Not that everyone will be successful in celibacy, but That is the time they will discover their gender. Understand, a man who is involved, a man or whoever, a person who is involved, gets involved in any relationship before 21 will never understand what is his gender, because he is still not fully grown. Gender is not just related to body and physical maturity. It is related to physiology, psychology, and the whole being. That is why till 21, a person is asked to be brahmachari within himself or herself, discovering, exploring. I tell you, exploring your identity, your gender is 10,000 times more juicy, celebrating than exploring the other body. We need to bring back the subject of brahmacharya as taught by Sadashiva in the great agamas. We will bring it back. And as an immediate solution, I'll give you this simple, basic two solution. One, do this power manifestation at least 42 minutes a day for at least 9 months, and that 9 months be celibate. Do not have any physical sexual activity. I am not using the word mental, and I am not encouraging, but I am not using the word mental. Make your own meaning. I am only saying restrain yourself from the physical sexual activity for 9 months and do power manifestation. And I tell you, you will discover your real gender and identity. In the discovery process, so much of completion will happen, healing will happen, identification will happen, understanding will happen. Recently, I was conducting sessions for a group of people on brahmacharya. You will be surprised. In that class question answer, almost 90% of the people say they don't feel the gender they are supposed to be feeling as their body. 90% of the people, not a joke, understand. 90% of them are saying we are not feeling the gender we are supposed to feel as per the society, the body in which we are. I think it's little more than 90. Fortunately, they are having understanding about brahmacharya as per Sadashiva's instruction. The first instruction, as I said, 9 months. No physical sexual activity and practicing completion means the power manifestation. Second instruction, every morning have neem juice, every night a black betel leaf with a little pachakarpuram, the raw camphor, a pinch of raw camphor. These two herb, if it can be programmed by the master and given, that is great. Even if that is not possible, offer it to Sadashiva's deity or Sadashiva mandala and take. These two instruction can do so much of healing, I tell you. All the toxins gets accumulated in your system because of sexual abusal. Pornography means sexual abusal done to you by you, sexual abusal done to you by others. Both accumulates toxins in your system that can be cleansed. The detoxification can happen by these two. morning neem juice, night black beetle leaf with a pinch of camphor. This can detoxify your body and reveal your original gender to you. Understand? This is what the story, Meenakshi's story says. When she saw Sadashiva, the third breast disappeared and she realized her original gender. She realized her original gender, her original identity. Till we get that, we will not know who we are. When she had the darshan of Sadashiva, the third breast disappeared and she realized her original gender. Understand? This two instruction can bring tremendous healing and realization of your original gender. Can happen in you. That can solve almost 90% of your problems.